Well, another major national disaster we're following, 2 more people have been killed by a massive fire that's raging in Northern California. Search crews did discover 2 bodies Monday at separate homes. The grim discovery coming after 2 others were found dead over the weekend in their car in a driveway. The fast-moving McKinney fire, already California's largest this year, spanning nearly 88 miles and forcing thousands from their homes. Right now, it is 0% contained. Well, just this week, the Biden administration said it will invest more than $1 billion to respond to natural disasters like fires and flooding. That money aimed at getting faster assistance to communities all across the country when it is needed. Right now, there are urgent concerns in the East Coast and Gulf region as we do head into peak hurricane season. But utility companies are facing a power crisis, a shortage of transformers, putting millions of people at risk of having no power, not just for days, possibly no power for weeks. NewsNation's Marky Martin joining us live in Dallas. And Marky, many of these companies especially concerned when it comes to this potential upcoming storm recovery effort.
Yeah, and as you just mentioned, we are heading into peak Atlantic hurricane season. And by the way, Nichole, it's also a season in which forecasters are predicting above average hurricane activity for. And without sufficient transformers, Americans are looking at prolonged periods in the dark, more destruction in the wake of those storms.
In cities like New Orleans, coastal residents already stockpiling for hurricane season.
Let's get stuff into people's hands before they need it, before the disaster, and be prepared.
For it's not a matter of if the next one will strike, but when.
As we saw after Hurricane Ida, resources can be slow to arrive and unevenly distributed.
This season, however, the resource that might be slowest to arrive is power, a shortage of transformers plaguing utility companies across the country.
Lack of electricity can have a significant impact on different sectors of economy and the society.
Power grid experts say it's impossible to numerically estimate what the transformer deficiency might look like, but the supply chain is the primary culprit.
There are many other factors that are driving the vulnerability of the grid. One of them is how we use electricity with electrification of transportation and also cryptocurrency.
Because of supply chain delays, wait times for the equipment have quadrupled. What used to take about 12 weeks now takes more than a year. Just today, Senator Marco Rubio introducing legislation in Florida that would provide billions of dollars to American companies to build critical grid components like transformers. And last month, Alabama reaching out to FEMA, asking the agency to help mitigate the problem.
And Nichole, as a lot of people know, the durability of the power grid here in Texas has infamously been on display for the past couple winters since that February blackout that we had. And today, the Public Utility Commission of Texas confirming with NewsNation the power grid is ready for the summer and the hurricane season that comes along with it. Nichole.
Oh, Marky, I want to focus on something that we heard in your piece there. You said it used to take 12 weeks. It now takes more than a year?
It now takes more than a year, all the different parts that come together to make these transformers, which, by the way, aren't the cheapest things to put together. These can cost anywhere between $1 million, $4 million. Different parts being imported from other areas of the world. Everything is taking longer for this very critical piece of equipment.
Yeah, certainly critical. All right, Marky, thank you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.